Hello everyone, I hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. I, Ms. Kunjan Daswani from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group, Kota, welcome you all to your e-learning classes of English grammar, and today we will be doing chapter 9 and 10 of your English grammar book, that is Everyday English Grammar and Composition. Okay, so first we will be doing chapter number 9 and then chapter 10. So now you can open your books to page number 55. So now we are doing chapter number 9, that is past tense, and you can open your books to page number 55. Okay, so as we have seen in the previous video also, when we have done chapter 8, that was present tense, that tense were of 3 types. Okay, what were the 3 types? That is present tense, second past tense, and the third one is future tense. Okay, so these were the tenses, and in chapter 8 we have already done the present tense, and in chapter 9 we are going to see the past tense and its subdivisions. Okay, so for now in this chapter we will be seeing about the past tense. Now what does the past tense refer? Okay, so past tense refers to the events or action that had been taken place in the past, that took place in the past. So we are having the 3 divisions of that, that is simple past tense, past continuous tense, and the third one is past perfect tense. Okay, so in this chapter, that is chapter 9, we will be seeing about these 3 tenses, that is simple past tense, past continuous tense and past perfect tense. Okay, so now we will be doing simple past tense. Okay, so just look on over here now. We are doing simple past tense. So simple past tense indicates an action that took place in the past and is over now. So simple past tense, it's just a simple thing it is indicating, that it is indicating an action that had taken place in the past and is now over. Okay, so it is what, जो काम, जो चीज, जो action past में हो चुका है, it is indicating that action. Okay, so I am writing the structure for simple past tense on the board. If you are knowing the structure, then you can form easily this tense. Okay, so what is the structure for simple past tense? That is subject plus the second form of the verb, or I can say the past form of the verb, plus the rest of the sentence. Okay, this is this small structure, and this is the only tense where we are using the second form of the verb, or I can say the past form of the verb. Okay, in simple past tense we will be using the second form of the verb. Okay, now I am writing some examples over here. Okay, just see the example for simple past tense. He walked slowly last evening. Okay, so over here you can see that he is what? It is the subject, and walked is the second form of the verb walk. Okay, walk is the main verb and the second form, or I can say the past form, is walked. Okay, now there are some ways to form the past tense form of the verbs. What are they? We will be seeing them one by one. Okay, so first is what? Ways to form past form of the verb. Okay, so first is what, beta? First is that add ed to most verbs. So it is just the simple thing that what we need to do is, if the word is, let's suppose it is walk. Okay, let's take that word only. Okay, so if it is walk, and what we have to do is, we have to just add ed in the last to form the past form of the verb. Okay, this is the first form and this is the second form, or I can say the past form of the verb. Okay, now second way, let's see the second way. Double the consonant and add ed to the verbs ending in a single vowel and consonant. Okay, so what is there? The words that are ending with a consonant, okay, and before the consonant there is what? There is a vowel. Okay, let's suppose it is dot. Okay, so dot is there and you can see it is ending with a consonant, and before the consonant there is a vowel. O is a vowel. Okay, so now what we have to do is, we have to double the consonant. What is the consonant over here in the last? That is T. Okay, we have to double this letter and then we have to add ed. Okay, single T and then we are doubling it, double T and then ed. This is the second form or the past form of the verb dot. Okay, now let's see another rule. Change the Y to I and add ed to the words ending in Y. So what we have to do is, the words that are ending with Y, okay, like it is there carry, it is ending with what? It is ending with Y. Okay, so what we have to do is, we need to replace this Y with I and then we have to add ed. Okay. Okay, you can see I have replaced Y with I over here and then I have added ed. Okay, then only the ed is added. Okay, now add d to the words ending in e, the words that are ending in e. Okay, then with that words what we have to do is, we just need to simply add d in the last to form the second form or the past form of the verb. Okay, if it is lie, okay, this is the first form of the verb. What we have to do, it is ending with what? It is ending with eo, right? So what we have to do, we just need to add d in the last. Okay, and the last one. Now there are some verbs that do not follow the set rule to form the past tense. Okay, now there are some of the verbs that are not following the rules we have studied. Okay, the above rules, so all the rules we have studied, they are not following it. They are not just adding ed in the last, or not, they are not just replacing y with I and then adding ed. Okay, so these rules they are not following. Okay, so they just changed the whole word. Let's see an example. If it is eat, okay, it is the first form. Okay, it is the main form of the verb, that is eat. Okay, to form the second form is ate. You can see the word totally has been changed, isn't it? Here the word is totally changed. Okay, so they are not following the set of rules, okay, to form the past tense or the second form of the verb. Okay, so you can see some of the things, some of the second forms of the verb which are given on page number 55 in an orange box, that is keep in mind. Over here some of the second forms of the verb are given. Okay, you have to learn them thoroughly. Okay, so this is what? This is the simple past tense. Now we will be moving to past continuous tense. Okay. Now we will be doing past continuous tense. So past continuous tense, what is past continuous tense used for? Okay, so it is used for actions that were going on, they were in progress at the particular time in the past. Let's suppose if I say that I was watching movie this time, like if I am talking about the past time कि मैं कल रात को क्या कर रही थी, मूवी देख रही थी. Okay, so that was the action that was continuing at that particular point of time. Okay, so that is indicating what? Past continuous tense. So past continuous tense is also used to indicate an action that was in progress when another action occurred in the past. Okay, so this past continuous tense is also indicating that action that were continuing when the another action took place. So when I saw Amit, he was playing football. जब मैंने अमित को देखा तो वो क्या कर रहा था? What he was doing? He was playing football. Okay, so now let's see the structure for past continuous tense. What is the structure for past continuous tense? It is subject plus was or were plus V1 plus ing and then the rest of the sentence. This is the structure for past continuous tense. Okay, remember one thing, that with the singular subject was will come and with plural subject were will come. Okay, remember this thing, with singular subject was and with plural subject were, but there is an exception that you will always come with were. Okay, remember this thing. Okay, now I am writing some examples related to past continuous tense and we will be seeing how they are fitting in the structure of past continuous tense. Okay, so now the cat was chasing the rat. Okay, so here you can see that subject is singular, so that is why we have used was. This is the subject and then we have used was. First form is chase and then ing is adding, so this is the ing form of the verb chasing and then the rest of the sentence is there. Okay, so you can see it on the board. I am writing another example. Here also you can see with I was is coming. Okay, subject is, it is followed by the helping verb which is was, because I is singular and that is why we have used was. Okay, watch is the first form of the verb and then we have added ing, so this is the ing form of the verb and it is continued by the rest of the sentence. Okay, so you can see it. So if the subject becomes plural, if I say they, if in place of Y we are writing what? They, then was will not be coming. What will be coming? Were will be coming. If I is replaced by they, okay, then the sentence would be they were watching movies last night. Okay, so now the second one, that is like this, the second use for past continuous tenses, that indicates an action that was in progress when another action occurred in the past. So I am writing an example over here, that when I saw Amit, okay. So what action was continuing? He was playing football. Okay, so he was he was playing football. So you can see when this action took place, this action was already continuing. Okay, when I saw Amit, that time the action, what was Amit doing? He was playing football. Okay, so now you can see this. Okay, so now this is the past continuous tense. Now we will be seeing the past perfect tense. So now we will be doing the past perfect tense. Okay, so we use the past perfect tense to talk about a past action that took place before another past action. So it is used to make it clear that one event or one action has happened before another action took place. Okay, another event took place. Okay, so now I am writing the structure for past perfect tense. Please look on the board. So it is subject plus had plus the third form plus the rest of the sentence. Okay, so what structure does this past perfect tense has? Subject, had plus the third form of the verb, and then it is continued by the rest of the sentence. Okay, so third form we have already seen. It was the past participle forms that we have seen in the present tense chapter. That was in chapter 8 we have seen, and I hope you have learned these third forms of the verb also. Okay, that was given in chapter 8. Okay, so now I am writing some example. While the past perfect shows the earlier of two past action, the later past is expressed using the simple past tense. Okay, so one action that had taken place before. Okay, we will be talking about two actions over here. In past perfect tense we will be seeing the two actions. Okay, because it is used to make it clear that one event has happened before another action took place. Okay, so the two past actions we are talking about, and the action that has already done earlier. Okay, so दोनों actions में जो action पहले हुआ है उसके लिए we will be using past perfect tense, and for the another action that has also took place in the past, but after that action, okay, then that will come in simple past tense. So you will understand it by seeing the example. Okay, now I had written the email before he apologized. Okay, so now you can see that I had written the email before he apologized, means उसके माफ़ी मांगने से पहले ही ये वाला एक्शन जो था ईमेल लिख चुका, ईमेल मैंने लिख दिया था. Okay, so here you can see that this action has already took place before this one. Okay, so that is why this is in past perfect tense and this one is in simple past tense, because it is being followed by the second form of the verb. Okay, so this is in simple past and this one is in past perfect, you can see. Okay, so now you can see the structure that out of these two actions we have to see that which action has been took place before the another. Okay, so this is taken place after this action has been done, after the email had written, उसके बाद माफ़ी मांगी गई है, तो ये action बाद में हुआ है. That is why this is in simple past and the action that has took place before this one, this is in past perfect tense. Okay, remember this thing. Now we will be doing the exercise of this chapter. Okay, Now we'll be doing the exercise of chapter 9. You can now open your books to page 55 for exercise A. Fill in the blanks with the simple past tense forms of the verbs given in brackets. So we are given with the verbs, okay, and we have to fill in the blanks with the simple past tense form. So what was the structure for simple past tense? We have already seen that was for simple past tense subject plus V second plus the rest of the sentence was there, isn't it? That was the structure for simple past tense. Okay, so here we are already having the subject, so we need to form the second form of the verbs that are given in the brackets over here. Okay, so now the verb which is given to us in the first sentence is lost. So what is the second form of lost? That is lost. Okay, so over here lost is coming. Okay, this is the answer. So Joseph lost his pen in school yesterday. Okay, so lost is the answer. Okay, because it is the second form of the verb and it is followed by the structure also. Okay, now the rest of the exercise would be done like this only. Moving to the next exercise. That is your D exercise. Okay, now you can open your books to page number 57. Okay, so fill in the blanks with the simple past or past continuous forms of the verbs given in brackets. Okay, so either we need to fill the blank with simple past tense form of the verb or past continuous form of the verb. Okay, so what was the structure for simple past? As I have told you, simple for simple it is subject plus the second form of the verb plus the rest of the sentence. Okay, and for past continuous it is subject plus was or were plus V1, that is the main form of the verb, plus ing and plus the rest of the sentence. Okay, so this is the structure and we need to find out whether we have to fill the blank with simple past or past continuous. Okay, now you can see this second example. We'll be doing the second example. The servant dashed the dry leaves in the backyard when the robber hit him. Okay, and the verb which is given to us is burn. Okay, we need to see that I have told you in the past continuous tense that it indicates the action that was in progress before when another action took place. So when the robber hit him. Okay, so what action was progressing? That was the servant was burning the dry leaves. Okay, so here we will fill the blank with past continuous form of the verb, and as we know, burn is given to us. Burn is given. Okay, this is the base form of the verb. Okay, so we need to see the subject which is singular. So that is why we are using what? We are using was and then we are using the ing form of the verb burn. Okay, that is burning. Okay, so this is the answer. You have to do this exercise in the same way only. Moving to the another exercise. Exercise E, fill in the blanks using the past perfect forms of the verb given in brackets. Okay, so we have to fill the blank with what? With the past perfect form of the verb. What is the structure for past perfect tense? That was subject plus had plus the third form. Okay, and then it is followed by the rest of the sentence. Okay, this was the structure for past perfect tense. Okay, now we are given with some of the verbs. You can see in the brackets there are some of the verbs which are given to us, so we need to see, we have to fill the blank with the past perfect form of the verb. What is the past perfect form? Subject plus had plus the third form of the verb and then followed by the rest of the sentence. Okay, we will be seeing the first one over here. Surbhi dash just dash the house when the phone rang. Okay, so what action had been took place first when the phone rang? This is in simple past. Okay, because this action has been done after Surbhi had entered the house. Okay, so we have to fill in the first blank, we have to write had. Okay, and in the second blank, as it is given to us, entered. So we have to fill the blank with the third form, that is entered. We have to add ed in the last to form the third form of the verb of enter. Okay, so it becomes what? Surbhi had just entered the house when the phone rang. Okay, this is in this way you have to do this exercise. Now moving to your F exercise. Okay, so fill in the blanks using simple past or the past perfect form of the verbs given in brackets. Okay, so either we have to fill the blank with simple past form or the past perfect form of the verb. Okay, either we have to use the second form of the verb or we have to use what? Had plus the third form or the past participle form of the verb. Okay, so we need to find out that. Okay, we are taking first one only. Geeta dashed to return my book, so she dashed me up to apologize. Okay, so which action took place first? Geeta book भूल गई तभी तो उसने माफी मांगी. Okay, so बुक भूलने का जो रीजन था, जो अपोलोजाइज करने का रीजन था वो ये था, तो ये एक्शन पहले हुआ. Which action had been took place first? This one, that is Geeta forgot to return the book. Okay, so we have to use over here the past perfect form and we will be filling it with had forgotten. Okay, had forgotten will come. Okay, as we are given with the verb forget, okay, we have to use the third form of the verb, that is forgotten. Okay, so had with the third form. Okay, had forgotten will come, and in the next blank we are given with call. So we have to use the second form of the verb call, and the second form of the verb call is called. We have to add ed to form the second form of the verb. Okay, now in this way you have to do the rest of the exercise. Now moving to the another exercise. G exercise. Join the sentences using the words given in brackets. One of the verbs in each sentence must be in the past perfect tense. Okay, so we are given with what? We are given with the two sentences, and we had to join these two sentences with the verbs with the words that are given to us in the brackets. Okay, so with the help of them we have to join these two sentences. Okay, so now we will take the second one only. The firemen fought the fire for 4 hours. They brought it under control. And we have to see that the one sentence, one of the verb in each sentence must be in what? Must be in past perfect tense. Okay, so past perfect tense, as we know the structure, that was what? Subject plus had plus the third form of the verb and then the rest of the sentence. Okay, so we will be seeing the answer. What would be the answer for the exercise G, and we are taking the second one. Okay, so what is the answer for that? Let's see. The sentence was the firemen fought the fire for 4 hours, and the next sentence is they brought it under control. Okay, and the verb and the word which is given to us in the bracket is before. Okay, so which action took place first? कंट्रोल में तो तभी लाएंगे जब आग लगेगी. ठीक है. तो first firemen had fought the fire. Okay, so the firemen had fought the fire for 4 hours before they brought it under control. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, now you can see over here also, the firemen had fought the fire for 4 hours before they brought it under control. Okay, so in this way you have to join these two sentences, and one of the verbs in each sentence must be what? Must be in the past perfect tense. Okay, so you can see it, the one of the verb that was fought is already now in past perfect tense. Okay, so you have to do this exercise in the same way only. Okay.